Hello, everybody. Welcome to Late Night Facecheck. I'm Joe Zombie. I'm also here with Viper from Scalding Sweat Cult. How are you doing today, Viper?
Not bad at all, just chilling in like a villain.
Yeah, heck yeah. Starting off, we were talking about you got your team logo a little bit ago, and just
Yes.
going into that, how about you give us a little history behind the team?
Yeah, sure. We're a new team. We started up this year. We had so the first five people that joined were all real life friends. That was Nubaka and Kroga, Broomji, Broomboy, and myself. We're all just getting together, trying to have some fun. And then we had a roster change in the middle of it due to personal reasons. So then we had was Bashing and Olga the Great step in. Bashing was actually not going to be competing in the NGS this year, but we begged and pleaded for him to come. And he's able to join us, and we got Olga the Great from Probius. He's actually a sub for them, and then we convinced him to join our team, and then we went ahead and beat them. So that was kind of fun for him.
Nice. Um, and you said you guys new to NGS this season. Um,
Yes.
Following that up, how do you think your team has improved throughout the season and yeah, just going into playoffs and everything?
Yeah, so we definitely have improved. Like there's from the beginning of the season to the mid roster change to now, we've improved. Better communication. Obviously, playing with new people under competitive environments, much different from Storm Lake. I'm sure everyone can attest to that. It is very much different. But being able to actually kind of have a better feel for each other, knowing what the call is, how aggressive or how passive everyone likes to play, and biggest thing is definitely letting everyone know where they are on the map, because there'll be several times which we'll go into a team fight and then all of a sudden realize that three people aren't even with us and we get wiped. So that's the biggest learning curve, I think, from the first couple of weeks.
Yeah. And then as just the team, like, is the is the synergy there? And if it is, what are some of your strengths? Would you say as a team, being a newer
So
team?
our definite strengths coming into the later part of the season is everyone has been so good at their own roles that it's hard to pull any kind of who's the MVP or who made the biggest play, because we all seem to be doing very well at what we're supposed to be doing. So I think that's the biggest thing, is that we are having less like less noticeable good players, but in the same sense, you have less noticeable bad players. Like we just literally have everyone doing everything that they're supposed to be doing. So it's really good to have that kind of power behind the team, that everyone is doing their role exactly right.
Yeah.
And at the same time, though, it's hard to pull up an MVP, because at the end of the games, we're like, okay, who's the MVP? I don't know.
Everyone did their part. How can we tell? Like, what the hell?
Exactly.
It's actually
So
doing good.
there's been several times where we actually had to pull an MVP. So we sit there and go, okay, well, let's review the VODs. Let's go over it again, because no one know what happened. We just know that we did everything we're supposed to do, and try to pull something out there. So it's been really good, and it also gives us a chance to review our own, tail of the tape right afterwards.
Yeah. And just looking at the standings now, Lubu, the first seed. Are you guys? What do you think of that? Are you a little nervous? Just what do you think of them as a whole, as a team?
They are an incredibly strong team, obviously, first seed, led by Alan Hicks, who's been a very powerful tank. He's definitely has his core tanks, and he's been able to make very, very good plays. We did play them earlier in the year, and after their last win against, who was it? The last win, the interview, he openly admitted that when we played them, they didn't bring their A game, and that they were going to correct that for this match tonight. So it's definitely going to be very difficult.
Mhm.
We're not taking them lightly. We've spent a couple hours, scouting them as you're supposed to. So it's going to be one that if we're on our A game and they're on our A game, it's going to be an incredibly good match. If we're not, they're just going to steamroll us.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's gonna be difficult. I for one, I can't speak for the rest of my team.
Mhm.
I for one am nervous before every single game. It's one of those things where I always have to calm my nerves, but that's because I want to win so badly that I get nervous.
Yeah.
It's something I always have, competitive nature in me.
No,
But I
definitely.
know that I'm nervous, and I won't speak for the rest of the team, but I know I am.
Yeah, if you can channel that and it puts you on your toes and you can definitely,
Exactly.
yeah, you can come out on top for that. Yeah, we're running out in 5 minutes. Well, Viper, just want to say thank you.
Not a problem.
But those are the questions that I have for you. Looking forward to the match tonight. Mark and I are casting it, so I can't wait to see you in the Nexus, I guess.
Excellent. Thank you very much, and
thank,
good luck to you, Blue.
thank you. Have a good one.